We do refer to ourselves as matchmakers quite often because it's kind of the term that people can understand. You know, the other way to describe it is to say that we're like a manufacturer's rep for IT services. You know, there are guys who rep carpet or who rep blinds, or they rep, you know, whatever they might rep. And we took that idea and just kind of morphed it a little bit to representing IT services. And so the term matchmaker comes up quite a bit when we are trying to describe what we do. We really enjoy representing technologies that bring value that you can't find on every street corner. They're not a commodity and they're special. They're brilliant people who have great ideas and concepts for technology, for software, for services, but they couldn't market them themselves. And so that was really the genesis of my idea, was we could go do that for them. You know, we can know enough to be dangerous, but have the desire to go out and talk to people that they really don't have and solve that problem for them by bringing their offering to the market. Why TSG is a question we get very commonly, because the first question would be, well, you've told us the vendors, why don't we just go to them? And the reason is, first of all, we're your AE for life. So we actually stay on as your point of contact forever. So for instance, in many large enterprise accounts in Minneapolis, we have multiple projects happening in one company. They might be all done by one vendor of ours or by 5, but we're the point of contact for everything. And so if anything happens or there are questions or concerns, they can call us. They don't have, you know, 5 reps from one company and 2 from the other and 3 from the other. They've got one person to talk to. We are out to properly match a project with our vendor partner. Not just throw people together to try to close something or to sell something, but actually because we want to make a wonderful partnership. And so our goal is always to have the end client say, thank you so much for bringing us that vendor. And for the vendor to say, thank you so much for bringing us that project. And everybody's happy and nobody's losing. Everybody's winning. They got what they needed. And so that's always the goal. I really do feel like, you know, as corny as it might sound, that we are impacting the local economy by helping these startups actually get to market, where before they would have had this brilliant idea and nobody would have known, and they would have failed and maybe started a new startup after that. So I like to think that what we're doing is really making a difference, and by vetting awesome vendors and bringing them to the enterprise and bringing cutting-edge solutions to them, we're actually also helping the enterprise to be more forward-thinking in the technologies they're using. So I like to think that in our own little way, we're impacting the local economy and on all sides with the work we do.